Can you hear me, John?
Yeah, I'm not live.
No. Can you share your screens and the opening starts and then it stutters and then it finishes playing. So I'm not sure.
Let me get Diamond up. She's here. Hold on.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
Hey,
Diamond.
John. Hi, John. John, click the upper right side. You should have a go live button.
I did click it.
Okay, and then you have to click it a second time.
I did. See, now I'm looking at in broadcast.
Okay, it says you are live. You've been live for 4 minutes.
Right, been
Did
live
you-
for 4
did
minutes
you-
and 16 seconds on.
Yeah. John,
It-
John, did you set your destination? When you set the stream up through StreamYard, did you put the destination to be YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's set for John Southern Exposure.
Okay, on YouTube, right? Yeah.
And no, I don't see where it said YouTube though. Studio description.
When you hit create, it should come to a button to a place where it says destination. And it gives you all sorts of destinations, Facebook, whatever. And that's where you click live stream. And then it would be your avatar for YouTube.
Yep, I'm looking at that.
Okay, is that
Here,
what
let
you
me share screen. Hold on.
Yeah, because YouTube's still waiting for it. So it's telling me it's not streaming to YouTube, or that would have come up.
Okay, if you look, you see, it says I'm live, and there's my little symbol. Now I can go back to edit. Now I've got it set to public. I may have had it set to private at first, but it's on public.
Okay.
And I'm going to save changes.
Yep.
I wonder if I have to stop and restart it.
No, I think you should, well, make sure that the destination is YouTube.
But I don't know how to get to there.
Okay, go to StreamYard.
I'm on, like, where?
Okay, you're on StreamYard. So you want to, you kind of want to maybe just open another tab and go to the beginning of StreamYard. You know, go back to like how you started it.
Hey, Gigi says she's seeing me.
I've only got your John Southern Exposure logo on the screen.
Yeah, that's what I have too. So it's
Hang on,
like
let me
it's
see what
not.
she's saying.
So I'm doing what.
Okay, here's what Gigi said. She said, I opened another YouTube page and you were live. I'm watching you.
Okay, let me try that.
See, you might have.
Oh, she says I'm watching you and hearing all of you right now.
Hi.
Yeah, you are live, John. I opened another one too, and it is live.
Okay.
We're seeing your screen. Now it's buffering, but yes, it's correct.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Well, I'm going to play my intro now.
Okay.
So here we go. Everybody mute.
That's a great opener, John. That was a great opening song.
All right. We made it. We made it. Hey, everyone. Sorry, I had a few technical difficulties. Like, I guess going live, you know, ain't all it's cut out to be, right? Diamond, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, John. Hi, Ken.
Ken Stout. We got Ken Stout and Diamond Lil with us.
Hi, Diamond. John.
Joining me on my first ever live, and I want to welcome you guys in and thank you so much for helping me out and getting me started on this. And I want to say hello to everyone in chat. Look at all these people that's come to see my crazy butt. This is wild. And man, I see so many familiar faces. Michael Gale, hey brother, how you doing? Nikki B, hey, how you doing? It's good to see all of you here. I'm just excited about doing this, and you know, I got a little something planned for us today, just to do a little cook and just enjoy some time together for a few minutes and enjoy each other's company. And, you know, me, cook some good food, right?
Yes.
Diamond, I did get to watch most of your show just a little while ago. I was still setting up stuff here, but
Yeah, no problem.
another great show as usual.
Thank you,
And
sir.
and for those of y'all who don't know Ken Stout is has his own show as well. And I want you guys to drop their links in the chat as well as Diamond's. And Ken Stout can tell you a little bit about what his channel's about. But for you guys that are interested in learning about how to use the DaVinci program and learn a little bit about OBS and some other stuff, that's kind of what Ken does on his channel. He has a group of guys that are on there every night, man, and you know they learn and figure out how to do things on those programs as well as others, and he can tell you a lot more than I can. Ken, tell everyone what you do on your channel just a little bit. I need to go turn my my grill on and get it going so it'll be ready. I'll be right back, guys.
That sounds good. Thank you, John. Yeah, like you said, I basically do DaVinci Resolve every day at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. And every now and then I'll go over and divulge or dive into OBS, which is a broadcasting software for free, so you can have some features on your stream. I use Zoom as opposed to StreamYard. It's individual preference. Whatever works for you is cool. And then at night we get together with about 15 of us that it's all tech talk and solving technical issues that range anywhere from an Android phone that I recently got to a computer issue that I recently had. And no, it's not all about my computer issues. It's about everyone's computer issues. And they're a very smart group of guys. There's a few retired military people in there. There's a retired engineer in there. There's a lot of smart people. So if you need any tech questions answered or need help or want to learn DaVinci Resolve or OBS, please join us. And I have been known to time on the evening show stream my DaVinci Resolve. Just ask our president and sponsor, Greg Guy. I will post a link in the chat room as well.
Right, great.
That's okay.
That's awesome. And guys, Ken was gracious enough to help me set up my intro that you guys just saw. And you know, I didn't know what I was going to do with it, and I just took a bunch of clips. And Ken said, "Look, man, let me put it all together for you." So this is just a little bit of what Ken does. And any of you guys who have their own streams or you want to start your own stream, man, get with Ken and his group. And these guys, man, they'll knock it out for you. I mean, really good. They know what they're doing. And if they can't figure it out, one of those guys in his group will know it. So I've seen him do it so many times, and I'm just not good enough to do that kind of stuff. You know, I know my limitations, and what Ken does is way above, you know, what I do. So rock steady, how you doing? Oh, there's Robert. Robert, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming. Linda Kirksey, thank you for coming. Oh, there's Hoot Owl. Hoot, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. It's good to see all you guys. Wild West is here. I see Bonnie, Lori C. Thank y'all so much for coming by. Well, Diamond, are you ready to do some cooking?
I'm ready to do some cooking, some smelling, and some tasting.
Well, let me get started. Let me pull this stuff out that I have, man. I've got it all prepped up, and I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do today. So let me get this out of the fridge. Let me get all my stuff out here, and we'll set it up. And we'll get this party started.
Looking forward to it.
I see sausage.
Yes. So today, guys, what we're cooking is what I call bacon sticks. And no, it's not a piece of bacon wrapped around a stick, so don't even start with that. It's wrapped around a piece of sausage. And I think I got everything out, right? Yeah, okay. All right. I got everything out. Now, the seasonings that we're using today, This is a local Louisiana seasoning. It's called Louisiana Love. It's from a little mom and pop business over in a small town called Egan, Louisiana. This is the local thing. It can be found on the internet. I think everybody's on the internet now. The reason I'm using this particular seasoning today is because it has no salt in it. Because what we're cooking today has plenty salt in it, of course, with bacon and sausage, and the cheese that we're going to put on it as well. Cheese has salt in it too, so we don't want to overkill what we're cooking with more salt. And I've said in the past on some of my other videos, when you're cooking stuff with pork, especially, those things tend to have a lot of salt in the rubs that you use on them. And it's real easy to oversalt something, and then when you take your first bite of it, you just cringe. So you don't want to do that. And you guys that aren't able to find this type of stuff, look around in your area, in your state, and look for the no salt stuff, because it's a lot better to cook with this overall anyway. But you still have the great seasonings that are in here, the great Louisiana seasonings like this one. And it's not real spicy. Of course, you can get the hot ones too. It doesn't really matter, whatever you want to do. But this is something I recommend, is going with a no salt seasoning. And this isn't a rub. It's just an all-purpose seasoning, which will work just fine on what we're doing today. So let's get started on this. And okay, so I have, we've got our sausage, and this sausage is, it took me a while to be able to pronounce that. It's Conica. It's called Conica sausage. It's from a little place in, I think it's Evergreen, Alabama is where they make that sausage. I have a package here. Let me show that to you. I'll bring that around where you guys can see it. Get in there. Now, the reason I chose this type of sausage is because the links are really small. They're not very big at all. And like traditional sausage is really big. And by the time you put cheese on it and wrap it in bacon and all that stuff, it looks like a big log. And this is not something you want to not necessarily have as an appetizer, because it's just too big. So this kind of downsizes it a little bit. So I'll show you. I've already prepared some. A little earlier today, and that's what they look like. Let me see if y'all can see those. Now, I had some ends that were curved. I just cut those off. We're going to set those on the grill too and just cook and eat them as a snack. But this is kind of what they look like already made. And now I'll show you how I got to there. So I have my chopping board out, and I put a piece of parchment paper over it. So what I'm going to do with this is I have a can of avocado oil spray. And of course I have my seasoning. And this is how I do it. I take a little bit of this spray and I spray it onto the parchment paper. Okay. Can y'all see that? Are y'all able to see that? Okay.
Yeah.
And then my seasoning, I'm going to have over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to season. We'll put my glove on for this hand. So how I did this was I take one of these links and I roll it into that avocado spray. Now what I'm doing with that is I'm making a binder, okay? The binder to hold the seasoning to it. So then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to sprinkle some seasoning on it. Like so. See that? All right, and I'm going to go ahead and prep these because when I wrap the bacon, I don't want to hold the can of seasoning again. So I'm going to go ahead and season these up. And you just put a liberal amount on there. You can put whatever you like on it, just enough to cover them good, So I'm going to get these done.
Now, John, did you say that the sausage is flavored like original sausage,
It is,
or is it like a smoked?
Yes, I don't know if you were able to see that when I held it up. It's hickory smoked sausage. It's not spicy. It's mild.
Okay.
It's regular
Okay.
flavor.
All right.
Right. You know, you have to find, when you're doing these little appetizer type things, you have to find the right balance.
Yeah.
Not to overpower things, because when you're cooking for a number of people, you know, it's probably best not to go hot, because then people won't be able to enjoy it.
Okay.
Although some people do like their spicy food. So, but that particular sausage is just hickory smoked sausage. Okay, this is the last one. We'll roll that in there. Add a little bit to it. All right, that's it. So I've got them all seasoned. Set that out of the way. I'm going to put my other glove on. All right, and now we're going to take the bacon. Now, if these are, you can see about how long these are, and believe it or not, this whole strip of bacon will fit on there. So, you know, it looks like it's going to be too long, but it's not. It works out really good. So what I do at this point is I take a piece of cheese. Now, this cheese I'm using is pepper jack. Some of the other ones that I made already, I used regular American cheese, and then I made a couple of them with no cheese on it, just in case somebody doesn't like cheese. But anyway, these are pepper jack, so I'm just going to set the pepper jack cheese on it. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
All right, and I'm going to take the bacon, and I'm going to put it at a little bit of an angle, not actually wrap it straight. I'm going to put it at a little angle like this. And hold it down, and I'm just going to wrap it up just like that. Tuck that bacon in over that sausage, and then just kind of form it up like so. And that's what that looks like. Okay, that's all there is to it. And we'll grab another one. A little cheese. See, that's why I prep some of these. I know y'all don't want to sit here and watch me wrap bacon all day. Like that. That's another one. And Diamond, I know that you do not have a grill because of where you live. And yes, ma'am, you can do this in your oven, just as easy.
Excellent.
So, guys, you guys that don't have a grill of any kind to cook outside, this is just fine. You'll be fine cooking it in the oven. If you don't have, like I'm using a pellet grill, but if you don't have a pellet grill, if you have a gas grill, if you have a charcoal grill, you can absolutely use those. You just need to regulate your temperature to 300 to 325 degrees. I'm going to cook today at 325. But if you can reach that temperature and hold that temperature within 10 degrees, then it'll be just, it'll be real easy to cook these. Now, if you're cooking it on a gas grill, most of your gas grills have what? 5 or 6 burners. Some have 4 burners on them, So if you have, so let's say you have 5 burners, a 5-burner gas grill, turn on your flames on the ends, and maybe the next one in, and then get your pit up to temperature that you need, and then place it. We're going to place these on a bacon rack, on a wire rack, and then set them on the grill. You don't want to cook them directly over the fire. Cook them indirectly. Indirectly means, not over the fire. The same thing with the charcoal. If you have a charcoal grill, put your briquettes to one side, get your pit up to temperature, and set them on the opposite side of the coals, and they'll cook just fine. They'll be great. All right, so we've got this all done. I'm going to take this off. set these plates. I'm sorry about the noise. And I'm going to get this out of the way. Might be a little loud for a minute. Bear with me. Throw that away. And I'm going to reach in here. And we'll get our wire rack out. Now I also take my I'll take my wire rack and I'll put a little spray on the rack.
John, we have a question from the chat room about, can this be cooked in an air fryer?
I haven't done it in an air fryer. I have not. And guys, yeah, y'all watch the chat and send me the questions because I'm not looking at the chat 100% of the time at the moment. But to answer your question, no, I have not tried to do this in an air fryer. You could do that. That would be an experiment, absolutely. Without a doubt. Oh, I got to take a drink. Okay. So we have everything plated, prepped, ready to go. We've got our wire rack ready to go. So we're going to place these on the wire rack, and I'm going to put another glove on. And I'm just going to set these on the wire rack. Now, where you finish wrapping the bacon, like where it ends, place that side down, and it'll hold them together. That way you don't have to toothpick them. So I'm just placing these down like that. And let's see if this is going to work out.
John, Han Solo's asking, what's the time if you're oven cooking?
Okay, so generally bacon on the stove in the oven will take anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes, depending on what temperature you set it at. These should be done in about 20 to 30 minutes at 325 degrees. That's what I'm cooking them at. When you're cooking outdoors on a grill, you get variations in temperature. That happens quite often, you know. So you can say, well, it's going to take 20 minutes to cook them. Well, it doesn't always work out that way because your grills are always going to be fluctuating in temperature. It's not as exact as like your oven would be. So that'll cause the time to be a little more. Your oven will probably be a lot more exact to a time than the grill will. But, you know, just know that on a grill, it's not going to be an exact science. It's always going to be a little less, a little more. But 325 on the grill is the temperature I use with a lot of bacon because on my grill, it does the best job and it gives it'll give the sausage enough time to cook as well. Now, the downside to this with the cheese is a lot of times the cheese will just melt on out of it and you won't have all that cheese in there. That's just the nature of it. But some cheese does stay in there and it's good, you know, it really is.
I've got a question, John.
Sure.
How do you know when it's done baking it on the grill? Is there a means to check it?
Yes. As a matter of fact, it is. This, if you don't have one, you can get a probe thermometer. This is one by ThermoPro. This is one I use in all my cooks. And it's real simple to use and it's very fast. It'll give you a reading in like 2 seconds. You just open it up and, you know, stick the end of it in your meat and it'll give you a temperature real quick.
Okay.
Now, remember, pork, you want to get around. Do y'all know what the temperature is for safe pork? Does anybody know?
I do not.
It's around 160 degrees. You get
160
degrees internal temperature and it's safe to eat.
Okay.
Now, bacon, you know, everybody cooks bacon, right? So you know when it's good and crispy, that thing's ready.
Yeah.
But like if you're cooking pork, ribs or stuff like that, you just it's real handy to keep one of these probes And you can get these on Amazon, or a lot of the stores have them now. Like, I don't know if y'all have Academy Sports stores there where you are, but you can get these little thermometers. You can pick them up there. This is just a real good brand. And actually, this one is a little older. There's some newer models out now that are really great. But I've had this one for about 4 or 5 months. And it's been good every time I've used it. So I'll just keep using it till it breaks, right? So, all right, let me take a look. Oh, one more thing. You can do this, or you don't have to do this. It's entirely up to you. But you can put some of the same seasoning on top of your bacon, and it'll help it crisp up a little bit more, because this does have some sugars in it, and that'll help it get a little crispy. You don't have to do it, but if you want to, you can. You'll notice the color of it once it gets cooked, now that I've seasoned it. And I'm just putting a little sprinkle on top, not much. Okay.
John, Maria Retired's asking, do you have to pierce the sausage with a fork before cooking?
No, you do not. No. As a matter of fact, if you like cooking any sausage, if you take a knife or a fork and poke holes in it, you're going to lose all your juice out of it, and it's going to dry out. You got to be real careful when cooking sausage not to overcook it, because all the juices, the good juices, will come out of it, and you'll basically be eating a piece of beef jerky, right? So,
Right.
And really, guys, this is something. Look, if you guys start cooking, for those of you who want to start grilling outside and getting into the cooking and stuff like I do, this is something you really got to have. It really is. This little thermometer will bail you out every time, because it'll tell you when your food is ready to be pulled off the grill, and you don't have to worry about biting it into a piece of meat and blood come out of it. This will save you every time. I've seen people cook food too fast, too hot, cooked on the outside, didn't cook on the inside, especially chicken. They pull it off the grill, they take a bite, and out comes the blood, and everybody's like, So these things will bail you out every time that you're cooking something on the grill. And you can do it in the oven too. I mean, you just open up the oven, and it's such a fast reading device that you can open up the oven and just put an oven glove on and just stick it in there and probe it, and it's going to show you the temp real quick, and you can pull it back out, and you can check all of them, and once they're done, you know you can pull it out and eat it.
Right. You have a request to put the seasoning in a link so they can find it. Someone said put the seasoning in a link so I can find it.
Yes.
So if you can do that.
I can do that after I can go back and edit this live when I'm done and put these seasonings in there. Let me see if I can hold this up to the camera. Let me see if I can hold this up. And I'm pretty sure you can order this. I'm pretty sure these people are shipped. Let me get this into the camera where you guys can see it. Can y'all see that?
Yes. Gilroy's Greatest Foods LLC.
It's pronounced Guillory's.
Sorry.
That's all right. It's bad to the bone, baby.
What's the name of the seasoning,
Yeah,
John?
it is.
Seasoning, John. What's the name of it?
It's called Louisiana Love.
Louisiana Love. Thank you.
Louisiana Love. All-purpose seasoning, and it'll say salt-free on the side of it. Got it?
I'm going to go Google it and see if I can drop a link.
Okay, and this is just one of them. Here, I'll show you another one that I use. As a matter of fact, I did this one on the chicken thighs that I just cooked. The chicken thighs with the garlic butter that I cooked them in. This is another one. This is called Frank Davis's Nolans No Salt. And yeah, it's made in New Orleans. Well, actually, probably made in Metairie, the little town next to New Orleans. But this stuff, to me, has kind of an Italian seasoning smell flavor to it, as to where the one I'm using today doesn't. But that's this one right here. And where's this website? I think that's that guy's website. Now, you can try this one as well. And, of course, these are all good on several different types of food, not just what we're doing today. You can put this on a lot of stuff. All right, let me take a peek at the grill.
I just have to put out a warning. There is a Craig DeHunter in the chat. Just giving you a warning. There's a Craig DeHunter in the chat.
Well, Diamond, you know, we've heard about that crazy man for a long time, and he has a way of just finding his way onto people's channels, you know.
Yeah.
And he tries to wreak havoc on people, but we're not going to let him do that today, are we? I've got some good mods down there in the chat, Craig, so you better watch it, buddy, because them girls will kick your butt quick. Welcome in, Craig. It's good to see you.
Trying to find a link for Frank Davis, and I see he's got an Amazon, but I'm not seeing anything for him specifically, even though it said www.frankdavis.com.
Yeah, I haven't looked up his website to see if it's legit or not. You know, some of this stuff, I literally just go to my store and get it off the shelf. I don't have to do much researching on it.
Right, but anyone that doesn't live in Louisiana, and they would like to have it, it's good that there's an outlet they can go find it to try it out.
Right.
To use it.
Right. Hey, Shep, how you doing? Thank y'all for coming. Jersey Joe, it's good to see you. Y'all just bear with me, guys. I can't look up at the chat too much. The grill's almost up to temperature. I actually forgot to close the daggum lid, so it's going to take a couple more minutes.
Well, John, I think it's been a success. The only thing I think you and I need to get with is to figure out how to reduce. There's about a minute, 13-second lag delay between the StreamYard and the stream itself. Maybe that infamous Craig DeHunter can get with you as well, and we can narrow that down a little bit. But other than that, it's been great, brother. I really, really appreciate it.
Good. Is everybody able to hear me good? The cameras, my mic is built into my camera, and it's probably, I don't know, 3 feet away from me, 4 feet. So I guess y'all hear me loud and clear with my big mouth.
You are.
All right, so these are seasoned up, of course. These are ready to go, and that's what they look like. And that's how they're going to cook. And let me check one more time. I got the grill right outside the door. It's got a little bit further to go. You know, when you turn the grill on, you're supposed to close the lid down, right? So it'll get up to temperature. And when you don't do that, it doesn't get up to temperature. There's B Charming. How you doing, B Charming? Glad you could make it. Can I have for being a booger? Yes, Bonnie, you can do whatever you would like to do with Craig. He's a big boy. He can take it. Let him have it. Camo Carl, good to see you, buddy. Glad you could come in. Wild West. Liz Grizz.
John, I have to run. I will pause this so I can finish it up. I have to perform my daily duty of driving Mrs. K to work. So I'll get with you later today. Thank you so much for allowing me to participate.
Yep.
And for allowing me to help you with your opening.
It was good, man. I can't thank you enough for all your help. And guys, go check out Ken Stout's channel, especially if you want to get in on the OBS systems. If you want to learn about the DaVinci, go do it. Go check him out. He'll absolutely show you how to run those programs, because that's what they do. And it's some other stuff, other technical issues that you might run across.
Socks on now.
Learn that.
Nice to see you, Ken.
Okay, I'm being told that I have another stream that's open. That was probably one of the mistakes I made in doing that. So you guys that are over on that stream, get out of that one and come to the one that you see all the people in, because that's where I'm at. and I'm sorry about that. That was, first time up to bat. Things like that are going to happen. Yeah. Diamond, have you eaten lunch yet?
I have not, John.
Would you like me to run some of these up to your house real quick when they're done? I'll be glad.
Thank you. I would appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna send him with Craig. He'll be my little errand boy. He can just run him up there.
Craig will be your errand boy. Okay.
Cha-Cha's got the pool boy.
She does.
So we'll just call Craig the errand boy.
Errand boy. Okay. Yeah. Well, that fits him.
Yeah, I think that would work out. And Craig, bring me back some lobster when you come, buddy.
Yeah, I'll send you home with some lobster. How about that, Craig?
Okay, let's see what we got going on.
I bet you put some Cajun seasoning on that lobster. That would be delicious.
You know what? I would have to. I think what I would do first, Diamond, and I haven't really eaten a lot of lobster in my life. It's not something we do here. Yeah. You can get lobster here. You can get it. But I would probably have to eat it the way you guys eat it, where you are. Just do y'all probably do it in butter or something, and do y'all steam it? Or
yeah, they usually steam it, put it in boiling water pots, and then they melt butter and eat it that way.
That sounds really good. I've had lobster that way, but I haven't eaten lobster, believe it or not, very many times in my life. It's just the area we live in, right? So, but if I got to where I would start messing with the lobster, I'd probably figure out a way to season it a different way, and I'd probably put it in a pot and boil it like I would with crawfish or shrimp, and try it that way.
There you go.
Okay, the grill is up to temperature, so give me just a minute. I'm going to set that in there.
Okay.
Let me set that down and close the lid down.
Let me entertain you while John puts that on the grill. Hopefully the grill is up to the temperature. Oh,
we got to put
back. Good.
One more thing. I put my little sausages on there that were left over.
Ah.
All right. Get this out of the way. Okay, so I'm gonna be watching the clock here. We're gonna be I'm gonna set my timer for about 20 minutes, and then we'll go back and check them out and see what they're doing. In the meantime, is there anybody who would like to come up? Anybody that I know? If I don't really know you, don't take offense to it. But if I don't know you, I really don't want you up on the panel just yet until we get to know you. But I can drop the link. And any of you guys want to come up, you're more than welcome. Let me walk over here and drop that link. So give me just a second. Now, Diamond, can you drop the link from where you are?
I can.
Oh.
I can drop it for you.
Oh, great. Let's see, I just learned something else. My friend, go right ahead.
all I'm gonna do is on the StreamYard page I'm on, I'm just gonna copy it. I'm gonna go over to your YouTube page here and drop it.
Yeah, it's just a copy and paste.
And paste. Yeah. Come on, guys, come on up and support John. You guys have any?
Say hi for a minute. Come on.
Yeah, conversations. Come on up.
So at this point, we're just sitting around. If any of you guys have any questions about any of my past videos that you've watched, if there's anything you're interested in, like what I've already cooked or something you were thinking about cooking, that you really would like some information on. I probably don't have all the information, but I'll be glad to share with you what I know. So just send your questions up, or you can come up in the panel and ask them. You can ask them in chat. I know Diamond's watching the chat as well. She'll let me know. And of course, I'm looking at chat right now too, so I'll be able to catch most of it.
John, I wondered about that chicken thighs that you made. Oh,
Yes.
they look so good. Can you use boneless
Oh,
chicken
yeah.
thighs, or do you have to use the bone in?
No. You can absolutely use them boneless.
Okay,
I mean,
all right.
absolutely.
And how about skinless? Boneless and skinless?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Awesome.
You know, or you can cook it with the skin on and just remove the skin.
Oh, afterwards. Yep.
You know, if you don't want to do that. You know, I've got somebody I need to let in. Hold on.
I heard click.
And I think it's our friend, our sweet dear friend, Nikki B.
Hey,
Oh, it's Nikki B and Hank. Hi, Nikki B.
hi. I just wanted to say congratulations to you, John.
Oh, thank you, Nikki, so much. I really appreciate that. How are you doing today? I guess you're still at work, or?
Hardly working.
Yeah.
Craig DeHunter has questions, though, and I'm not sure what they are, John, but he has questions.
Okay. Does he want to come up on panel?
I don't know.
Craig DeHunter is one big question, I got to say.
You got that right. How long?
Okay.
John.
What's that, Nikki?
How long you got to keep those on the grill?
Well, I kind of set my mental timer. I'm looking at a clock across the room. In about 20 minutes, I'm going to walk out and check on them and probably stick my probe in there and see where they're at.
Yeah.
And they should be done between 20 and 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
We should be ready to go. So we're just gonna chit chat for a few minutes until they're done, and then check on them. Can you read Tennessee Ridge Runner's comment? It's rolling off my screen.
John, Southern Advisor, do you do anything special? Any extra flavors with a good thick steak burger?
Tennessee Ridge Runner, it just depends. If it's a ribeye, I may do it one way, and if it's a sirloin, I'll do it another way. But let me see here. Now I did a steak video, and I did put some steak seasoning on it. And let me see.
John, he's talking about a steak burger.
Oh, a steak burger.
Yeah.
Oh.
You put anything on that?
Yes. I got it now. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Where is that? There's a burger rub that I have. And let me see if I can find it. Here it is right here.
Oh.
Tennessee Ridge Runner. You can get this right here from Walmart. It's made by Fire and Smoke. It's called Back Porch Burger. It's a burger blend, and it will go good.
Oh.
It'll go absolutely great on what you're doing. No MSGs, gluten-free, non-GMO. This is some good stuff. This is a really good company, and I'm really glad that you know how Walmart is with their stuff, but I'm really glad that they got this company involved in selling their products, because this is really good stuff, and they make all kinds of seasonings and stuff. Just take a look. I don't know if you can see the bottom of it. Let me see if I can open it up. Can you see the inside of that?
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Seasoning in there.
Yeah.
And this is really, really good stuff to put on any kind of burger, or even a steak burger. Absolutely.
Hey, John.
Yes.
You know what might be a good idea for you is whatever video or live you're going to do and whatever you're cooking, just put the links in your description of all the spices you're using.
Yeah, I had said a little earlier that I'll probably go back and edit my.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was on the wrong channel for a while waiting for you.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry about that. Man.
Okay.
Hopefully, I won't do that again. But
it's all right. It's
but
okay.
you know, if that's the worst thing I did today, I'm probably okay.
Yeah.
Right?
You're good.
You're not a kidding.
Craig DeHunter says, "Do you season your meat a day ahead?"
It depends what it is. What kind of meat? Like a steak or something? No, I do a steak an hour. Things that you want to season overnight could be poultry, mostly turkeys and chickens.
Yeah,
you can do overnight. But there's not a lot of benefit to marinating too long. Don't confuse a marinade with a brine. Some people will brine chicken or brine their turkeys and cook them. Well, that's different. That you want to do at a 12-hour to 24-hour time limit. You really don't have to go over 12 hours. It's going to be about the same. But now I have done my steak, just say my ribeye steaks, for instance. I have seasoned them, lightly seasoned them, and I've got my vacuum sealer and vacuum sealed them and threw them in the refrigerator for an hour and pulled them back out, throw them on the grill. Absolutely incredible.
I have a question for you, John.
I really
when it comes to
don't marinate red meat very long, like that, because you really don't have to. Now, if you're doing like a pork butt, pork ribs, or pork loin, if you season it and then put it in the refrigerator, it's going to draw all the moisture out of it, and it's going to get all cakey and everything. So, my pork, I usually do about an hour before I'm going to put it on the grill or whatever, just about an hour. I usually don't go too much over that. That's just me. Some people do it differently, of course. It's just whatever you're used to doing. Like my rib videos, the seasoning that I put on it, it's on there no more than an hour. And it draws the moisture out of there, and it lets some of the seasoning get in. And then when I put it back on the grill, all that goes right back into the meat. So you really don't have to let it sit for too long,
John, I was taught by a chef and how to keep your seasonings on your steak when you're grilling them is to squirt yellow mustard on your steak and then put your seasonings on, and it's good. Yeah,
that's called a binder. What I did just a little while ago, I don't know if you were seeing, when I was preparing the sausages, I sprayed a little bit of this avocado spray onto the parchment paper that I had here, and then I rolled the sausages in that, and that was my binder. And then I put the seasoning on it, and then I wrap the bacon on it. I do the same thing now when I do like ribs or something. I'll use a mustard binder on them, and people think, well, man, you're putting all that mustard on there. What's that going to taste like? Well, you're not going to taste it at all. It's going to render off of it.
Yeah.
You're not going to taste it at all. But Nikki, there is something else you can use other than the mustard. There's two things you can use. Well, you really don't want to use canola oil, but I use extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
The squirt on there, and that'll help hold the seasonings onto it as well. So that works pretty good too.
I really like the mustard on the steak. It just, I don't know. I love it.
Yeah, I don't like my steaks like that. I kind of like them just seasoned,
Yeah.
You know me, I can take a steak like a ribeye. If you buy a good quality ribeye and you salt and pepper it and put a little stick of butter on it towards the end, you don't need to do anything.
No.
It's so good. It's so good like that. And most of my steaks, I don't overthink it. Here's the biggest thing with your steaks, Nikki. After you grill them, pull them off the grill, you set them on the counter and don't touch them.
Yeah, rest them. Yep.
You got to rest them.
Yep.
At least 15 minutes.
Oh, really?
Oh,
sorry, Diamond.
Oh, no, go ahead.
15 minutes, really? When your steak get cold?
No, you can keep it in a warmer if you like. You can set it in the oven. You can set it in the oven.
Okay. I mean, I do rest them, but not 15 minutes. But
it's hard to sit there and look at it and go, man. But it really does make a difference. 90% of this outdoor barbecue with the briskets and the ribs and the hamburgers, well, not so much the hamburgers, but your large pieces of meat that you're cooking, it's all about the rest. I've cooked briskets. I've cooked 16, 18-pound briskets, and I let them rest for 8 hours. 8 hours.
Wow.
Put them in an ice chest and let them rest. And when you slice into that thing, unbelievable. Because it allows all those juices to distribute evenly into the meat the longer you let it. Now, of course, a brisket is a humongous piece of meat, right? So that's why you can get away with letting that rest longer.
I wonder if Chef Craig DeHunter would like to come up because he's got some really bad tips for you down here.
Bad tips.
Well, he said he heard a lot of people put mustard on turkey.
I don't know about that. I will ask you guys a question, and this is for you guys in the chat. So we are having Thanksgiving dinner at our home this year. I'm one of 5 children, so we usually rotate who does Thanksgiving here and there. And of course, on my wife's side of the family, we all just it bounces back and forth every year. So we're doing Thanksgiving at our home this year, and my question to you guys on panel as well as in chat is: would any of you guys be interested in watching me do a live of cooking my Thanksgiving turkey? It's going to be a few hours, and you may not see the end result. I may do it in another video and just to show you the final product because it'll take 3 or 4 hours to do the turkey on the smoker. But if y'all guys would be interested in it, I'm thinking about doing that, and I'll be up at the crack of dawn Thanksgiving Day. This will probably be something somewhere around 5 o'clock in the morning, right? So, but I'm thinking about going live and just putting my turkey on and cooking it and hanging out with you guys for a few hours and wishing everyone happy Thanksgiving. So, if I get enough feedback from you guys, and I may put a poll in my community page and see if y'all are interested in that. And if y'all are, I'll go live. We'll just hang out for a little while. I know some of y'all will probably be at home and not traveling, so you'll probably be sitting around on your YouTube channel. So, what do you guys think?
Me personally, I got my own baking and stuff to do that morning, and so I'll check in with you, but I probably wouldn't be able to stay long.
And that would be fine, It'll just give some people something to do while they're waiting on something,
Yep, for sure.
Or like you said, Nikki, you might put a casserole in the oven and you're waiting about 30, 40 minutes for that. Well, let me get on YouTube, see who's on.
Right.
Oh, look at old crazy John's on. Let me watch his silly.
Well, Craig DeHunter says he wants to see this guy's culinary art degree.
Oh, really?
Oh, Craig.
Does he want to come up, Diamond? You can drop the link again if you like, please. And if anybody wants to come up.
Jealous.
He's so jelly.
He's just jealous, yes.
Now, all he's got to do is take a short drive over to my house, and he could get in on all this food that I'm cooking. All of it. It's just a short drive.
I'll be right back.
Okay, Diamond. Yeah, Craig, get off your booty and get over there and get yourself some eats. Nikki, you could be the taste tester.
Oh, Diamond dropped the link. I said, I hear somebody beeping. Hang on.
Oh, someone's at the door.
Someone's knocking at the door.
Oh, he's a knocking, all right.
He's a knocking.
How was that basement run?
Oh, it was great. Thank you, Bonnie. I really appreciate that. Sorry.
Craig, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what are you making exactly? What is that? Bacon?
That is called bacon sticks.
What's in there? I came in late, so I didn't see.
So it's a piece of sausage. And I put some avocado oil on it to make as a binder, and then I put some seasoning on it, and I put a strip of pepper jack cheese, and then I wrap the bacon around it. Put a little bit more seasoning on top, just a little sprinkle on top of them, and set it on the grill. They're on the grill right now cooking.
That sounds harassing you in chat. I didn't want to really.
Yeah, we're coming up on the just about the 20-minute mark. So I'm going to go out there in just a minute and take a look at them and see what they're doing.
Perfect. Well, congratulations. I'll come over later and eat it. So
they'll be ready. Did you get you a deer yet, Craig?
Yes, sir. I got a doe, and I got checked by the Wildlife and Fisheries.
That's good, Craig. They should check you because
they did. They did.
They need to make sure that you're up to snuff with all
Yeah.
your.
He did a thorough search, John.
Oh, did they do a cavity search on you?
He might. Well, hey, I got to go get lunch. Watching all this cooking's making me so hungry, John. And you're doing a great job. I'm very
Yes.
proud of you.
Thank you, Craig.
I know you're not Martha Stewart, but you're the next best thing.
No, I don't know about that.
Oh, John's got better recipes than Martha Stewart.
No, I think he's better than a Justin Wilson or somebody like that. I don't know if you.
Well, Craig, you know he's no longer with us, so that would be correct. Only because he's no longer with us. But I do appreciate that.
Yeah, you know what, John? He wasn't even from here. He was from.
No, yeah, he's not a Cajun at all.
That was fake. That was all.
Yeah,
fake.
he's actually from Mississippi. But
That's why I'm
that's
doing a Boston cooking show. Hey, today we're gonna make clam chowder.
Yeah,
Chowder.
the chowder. Hey, Tennessee Ridge Runner, Craig says you begged for a cavity search.
Probably did.
I'm going to jump down too, John. I just wanted to jump up and congratulate you on your first live.
Thank you, Nikki. I really appreciate it. Thanks
You're
for
doing
dropping in.
awesome.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Bye, Nikki B.
Have a good day,
Bye.
Nikki. See you later.
John, see you, Diamond. See you.
Bye, Craig.
Bye, Craig.
Craig,
Does anybody else want to come up? And I'll step down if you guys want to come up.
we got plenty of room, Diamond. You don't have to go
Yeah.
unless you want to.
Okay.
But
Gigi, Dorinda, Dallas Stewart.
yeah, just drop the link down. If anybody sees that link and wants to come up, as long as I know who you are, you're more than
Yeah.
welcome to come up. Absolutely.
Michael Gale, if you want to come up, or
Yeah. If you guys have any questions about any of my videos that you've seen me do from the beginning or any of that,
let me drop it
jump up and
again.
ask me, or try to ask me in chat. I'm trying to reach chat as best I can, and Diamond's helping too. And
Here we go.
just pop up.
Hi, Canuck, Kansas. How are ya?
Let me hang on, guys. Let me go check. I'm just about at the 20-minute mark now.
Okay. Let me entertain you. John's at the grill. Can't wait to see the final product. That will be such a thrill. Anybody else want to come up? Anybody else? I'll mute. Anybody else wants to come up? Where were we
Okay,
at,
we are
John?
We are at the 140-degree mark internal temperature.
Oh,
So we need to get to 160. So we're looking at about maybe 10 more minutes, 15 minutes. That should be
17
there.
more degrees to go, huh?
Yeah, they'll be there. So they're starting to look real nice. And we're going to check them out in just a minute. So
John Bonnie says, John, much love. I have to finish packing. Everyone have a blessed day. You too, Bonnie.
yes, Bonnie, thank you so much for coming by. And Bonnie, we're all praying for your mom. Both of your parents, actually. And we got you in our prayers. And I know Diamond will be glad to add your mom to her prayers.
I will. Thank you. Okay.
For her channel. And I hope that
I will
goes
do
well.
that.
And there's Chuck. Hey, Chuck, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming in. You want to come up a minute? I can drop the link. If you see that link, grab it.
Yeah, I just dropped it just probably 30 seconds ago. Chuck, if you want to hit that link, I'll step down if you want to come up.
Oh, Lisa
Anybody
Parker.
else?
I don't know if I told you hello, but hello.
Oh,
Lori C., good to see you.
so what's your temperature down there, John?
Oh,
We're in the
damn.
40s, I think.
Y'all Yankees sent us all y'all's cold weather this morning, man. It was bad. I had on my little outdoor thermometer, I had 27 degrees this morning here.
Oh, ouch.
And everything was white.
Ouch. Oh, you got snow?
No, it's just frost.
Oh,
heavy
frost. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. The rooftops were all white and the grass was all white. It looked like snow, but it's just all frost. But it was cold.
Oh, Chuck, come on up anyway. There's people out there that don't like me, but I'm up here anyway, supporting
Oh,
John
Chuck, don't
John.
worry about any of that. You come
Yeah,
do.
don't worry about that, Chuck. Come on up and support him.
Chuck, this is my channel, man. This ain't,
That's exactly. We put aside our differences for John John.
You're
This is all
welcome.
about him today. Yep.
You're more than welcome. Just come
Yep.
up, grab it if
Yeah,
you
come
want.
on
Come
up.
say hi.
Don't let that stop you, Chuck.
But
Yeah, I
Diamond,
think
what about you
Okay.
guys? Are y'all getting snow? Is it cold up there? Or
we have not had snow, and I think the highs today was only supposed to be 40 something.
yeah.
Yeah. I know it was cold last night when my daughter got done work at 9:30, 10 o'clock last night.
Oh, I see a question in there from BRC. Where did it go?
Be rich soon.
Be rich soon. That's right.
Hi,
What did
Be
he say?
Rich. It says
what was the
John
question?
John Southern Exposure. What kind of thermal thermometer do you use?
Oh,
Thanks.
okay. Yeah, I was talking about it a little earlier. This is the one that I'm using. Let me hold it up to the camera so you can see it. This is one by Thermo. It's called ThermoPro.
ThermoPro. Okay.
Yeah. And the model number on this one is a TP620.
TP620. Okay.
And I'm trying to get it where to focus a little bit.
Learned
This
a
is
lot.
called an instant read thermometer, which means when you poke this probe into the meat, in about 1.5 to 2 seconds, you're going to get a reading just that fast. That's what it's designed to do.
Oh, okay.
Some of the stores are starting to sell these now, but you can also find this on Amazon. Now, when you go on Amazon, you're going to see 100,000 different ThermoPros because they've got the latest ones out to the oldest ones. They're still selling them all, but this one is the model TP620. If you're interested in this one, and this one's been working great for me. There are some new ones out. They claim to be even faster. Well, you know what? 2 seconds is pretty fast to me.
That is. Yeah.
Compared to the old thermometers we used to use with the big gauge on it, and you had to sit there and wait and your hands on fire, these are a lot better. So, you can check them out there, but this thing has been a real lifesaver for me. It really helps.
Thank you, Robin Ward. I appreciate that. I love you too.
There was another question that I think I missed, and I'm trying to remember who that was from. Robin Ward, I don't know if they have that at Harbor Freight yet. They probably have some type of that at Harbor Freight.
Tubla One John has a question. It says, do you know if I can boil melitons and freeze them until I am ready to make my casserole? Can you boil melitons and then freeze them?
No, I would freeze them first. I wouldn't boil them and then freeze them because you're talking about creating a bacteria-rich environment by doing that. So
your suggestion is that freeze them and then boil them the day they're gonna make the casserole. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Do you know what melitons are, Diamond?
I don't. No.
Yeah, melitons are they're like a big green. You can actually Google it and look at them. Yeah. And but they people hollow them out. And they put stuffing in them and cook with them. They're really good. I would call it similar to eggplant, but not like eggplant.
Oh, okay. So it's a plant. Flavor. Okay.
But the eggplants are purple or black.
Yeah.
And the melitons are green most of the time. The ones that you get, and
okay.
they're really good. Very traditional in the South. A lot of people in the South cook with melitons down here.
Oh, see, I'd never heard of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's because I'm up north.
Yeah, I mean, we've got Google at our fingertips, so you can check it out, man. You're going to see all kinds of stuff people do with them, and they're really good. Absolutely. Let's see what else we got.
Anybody else want to come up? I'll drop the link again. Come up and support John on his first show. Dorinda, do you want to come up?
Is Dorinda still in the chat? Come on up, Dorinda.
Gigi?
Gigi, you know you can come up. She has the link. She has the link. She can come up.
She has it already. Okay, yep. Come on up. If you want, like I say, I'm willing to take a back seat to anybody else who wants to come up. Hi, Deputy Dog.
Yep, Deputy Dog.
I love that name. Deputy
Everybody loves that
Dog.
name.
Now, Dorinda says, yes, I am here. Come on up, Dorinda. I'll drop the link here.
Yep,
Here it comes.
drop the link. Come on up and say hi. Tubla. John's next show, please show how to make a roux. I'm actually going to do a video when I make a seafood gumbo or a chicken and sausage. I don't know which one I'm doing first, but I am going to make a video, and I absolutely will show you how to make a roux. It's not rocket science. It's actually kind of boring. It's really very boring because once you get the roux going, you're just sitting there stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring. So
when you do your Thanksgiving show, John, could you do a gravy recipe?
Well, I'm pretty sure my wife is going to be doing that, but I wonder if I can get her involved in it, and I just may do that. Yeah,
see if you can film the gravy making, because I've looked at gravy recipes and stuff, but it's not this. See, I learn better by seeing it rather than, you just list me ingredients and tell me to slap it in a pan and,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that's, our generation is kind of how we learned, right? We got in the kitchen with mom or grandma or aunt or crazy Uncle Bob or whoever, and that's how a lot of us learned how to cook over the years.
Yeah.
And but I may be able to get Paula back here on this stove behind me to do her gravy, because I'll just have the turkey right outside the door like I'm doing now, where I can, and I'll actually bring the camera over to there and show the turkey on the grill as well throughout the cook. And I'll ask her that. That's a good idea, because she's going to make a gravy of some kind.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. Gravy, it looks hard, but it's probably relatively easy.
No, it's not hard at all. It's not hard at all. And different people, there's so many people that do it differently, but it all turns out the same. It's amazing. They each have their own steps they do. But it always turns out good, for most people who's done it a long time. Yeah.
Deplorable Chicken Hen says, Diamond Lil, that's called following directions. No one likes those.
Yeah, that's right, Deplorable.
Right.
Robin Ward, that sounds delicious. I'm baking ham, cooking pinto, cheesy potatoes, casserole, southern cabbage, deviled eggs, and biscuits and cornbread. Be sure and leave me your address so I can come by your house.
Okay. Dorinda says she's backstage.
Okay. Oh, I'm coming, Dorinda. There you are. I got you, girl.
Hello, everybody. Girl. How are you guys today?
Hi, Dorinda. Hey, Dorinda. Good. How are you?
I'm okay.
I'm not sitting at my desk, Dorinda. I've got my controls over there at my desk, and I can see it, but it took me a minute to see that you were up. But
no problem.
But there you are. Thanks for coming in.
Congratulations, John.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Okay, and I apologize, for being late, but I was actually early on the other stream.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it's 20 minutes in, and John has still not started. And I messaged Gigi and said, hey, is John pulling a you? And she's like, no.
Right.
And I'm like, well, he's not live yet. She goes, where the hell are you? I don't see you in chat. Oh, crap.
Yeah, sorry about that, Dorinda. That was one of those first-time fumbles, I guess.
No problem.
How you doing, buddy?
No problem. It was like, yeah, okay, whatever. So I told everybody that you were live. Go to their notifications, grab that link.
Yeah, I'll get that worked out for next time.
Deplorable
Paul.
says Deplorable says, what is he cooking? I got here way late.
I'm cooking bacon sticks. It's sausage with cheese wrapped in bacon with seasoning on it. And there goes Camo Carl.
Yeah, we lost Camo. What happened?
His internet might be acting up.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
I'm across the border from him, and I've got a light snow and a little bit of wind, so maybe he's got
Ooh.
bad weather too where he is.
Oh, okay.
Diamond, is your arm in a sling?
No, my arm is in a sling, yes.
Oh, yours is Dorinda?
What did you
Yeah.
do?
What happened?
About probably 3 or 4 months ago, I pulled a muscle up in here,
Right.
and I've been popping pills like crazy for 2-3 months now. But this is not my good hand, but I keep using it.
Right.
So I thought if I stabilized it for a bit, it might not hurt as much.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to rest it and
Yeah.
maybe take some, some anti-inflammatories for a few days if they don't.
Yeah,
hurt your stomach.
I got that. I've been taking that. It's not doing nothing.
Yeah. Well, rest is the best thing, but it's hard to rest the arm because you use your arm to do everything, right? So
My husband asked me, he goes, well, what do you use that? Because it's not my right arm. Like, my right arm is my handwriting. It's everything. This is my left arm. I said, I don't use it for much. Then I started watching myself. Yeah, I used it a lot. But
Well,
it's
John,
got
I'm
good.
gonna step down because we're gonna go try and help Robert clean up
good.
that mess and see if we can get him back up and running. So I will see you later. Nice to see
good
you,
luck
Dorinda.
Is he?
Good luck
is
with
he
that,
going
Diamond
live?
Bill. My prayers are, I'm sending prayers right
Thank
now
you.
for you because you need
Thank
them.
you. We accept any prayers you're willing to give us.
I'm
Diamond is,
sending them for you right now.
Okay, thank you.
Is
John?
is Robert going live today, or if y'all get it figured out, or what?
If we get it figured out, I am assuming yes. But it's all internal. As far, it's not a laptop thing. It's an
Right.
internal thing where he has developed 2 channels with the same channel name.
Oh, boy.
And he's not signed into that channel.
Right.
And he doesn't remember, how to sign in. So we're going to try and work with him to get it to be able to sign in that way, because he can't make people mods or anything on that channel because he's not
Right.
signed in. So I don't know. Anyway, we're going to figure it out. We're bound and determined to. So you guys have a blessed rest of your day.
Thank you, Diamond.
And congratulations, John.
Thank you, Diamond. Thank you so much for coming up and all your help and everything.
Oh,
And
you're
I
wel-
really
you're
appreciate
wel-
it. I
You're
really
very
do.
welcome.
Thank you. And have a good day. We'll see you later.
I'm sorry, Wild West. Hello, everybody. It's good to see you. I got told I had to say that. So
Deplorable chicken hen. Thank you so much for the kind words. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's so nice. That's so nice. If anybody has any questions, Dorinda, if you would help me out if you see a question for me, because the
I
chat's
will.
kind of rolling by where I'm looking. But
no problem.
if anybody has any questions in chat, you can ask me about any one of my past videos or anything you might want me to cook or something you're trying to cook. If I can help you guys, let me know.
We were going to a thing at my sister-in-law's house a while back now.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just after you made your cinnamon sausage roll things. And I saw your video and I ran out and I bought the cinnamon rolls and I had the sausage and I'm like, I'm going to do this.
Yes.
And it was that day we were going to her place. I'm like, okay, I'm doing this today. All right. And me being me, okay, I never thought cinnamon buns and sausage would go together. Okay.
Yeah.
Honest to God, I did not think they would
Sweet
go
and salty meat. Right.
and I'm like, and I put them all together and I iced some and I left some with no icing.
Yeah.
And I brought them. And I'll tell you, we all ate them and they were good.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy how something like that just has the right balance, you know? And you can put maple syrup on them. You can put powdered sugar on them, you know. Hell, you could put barbecue sauce on them if you really wanted it.
I just used the
Are you
icing
still
from
alive,
the
John John?
pan.
Yep, I'm still here. Oh, Ken made it back. Hang on, guys. It's time to go check the
Okay.
go check the food.
Hello, Ken. How are you?
Let's try that. Oh, some noise. Oh, now I'll come back.
Yes, you have come back. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Cheesy corn twists is what I'm eating, deplorable chicken. Because I can't eat my cheesy pretzels anymore because I broke another tooth.
Okay, guys, these things are ready.
Awesome.
Get my gloves out.
Thank you, Mike.
So are you
I
still
hope so,
alive,
too.
John John? Hi, Dorinda.
Hello, Ken. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Are we still live?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay,
Oh,
guys, have a look.
Oh, that looks good.
Have a look. They're ready to go,
Oh my
man.
God. Those
They're
look so
looking
good.
So I'm going to set them down right here, let them cool down just a little bit where I can handle them. And we're going to cut into them and see what we got.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the beginning. I got here just as you were putting them in the oven. We're in the grill.
So did you know, Diamond, did you see what I did to prepare them?
No, I missed all that. I was sitting in the other place waiting for you to start.
Okay. If you don't have a grill, I was saying earlier, you can cook these in the oven just as easy. You know, when you cook stuff on a wood grill or something that makes smoke, you're just going to have a little smoke flavor. That's going to be the only difference, really. You know, temperature is temperature. You want to cook these at 325 degrees. And those took, let's see, was it
20 minutes.
I think it actually wound up being like 35 minutes. At 325 degrees, it was actually like 35 minutes is what this took. So we're going to let me get another pan out. Tell you what, I'll just rinse this plate off. Wash this plate real quick, and then I'll put one on it. All right. Okay, that's ready to go. So if I can, I'm going to pick one of these up and cut it. Let's see if I can touch it yet. Yeah, I can touch that. Let's see what we got here. That one looks pretty good. Let's try that one. Ooh, still kind of hot. I don't know. Did y'all guys get a good look at them?
Yeah.
Let me hold one. If I can pick it up. It's not burning me yet. That's what they look like. Now, you can see the cheese still oozing out of it and coming through the top like that. But that's what they look like.
Nice.
And I used a thermometer, a quick read thermometer, Dorinda, to get to the right temperature. This is what I use. I don't know if you have one of these, but a lot of stuff.
I have a thermometer, yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I knew these were ready. I probe temp them to 160 degrees, and actually they were a little bit over, but that's fine. So I'm going to cut into one of these.
Ken, can you put your link in chat again, please?
Sure,
Someone in chat is asking for it.
I can do that. Give me 1 second.
It's got seasoning in it. Boy, these things smell good. Look at that. That's what it looks like. I just cut it. I just sliced it open. But I was saying earlier that the downside to everything is the cheese kind of comes out of it, you know, when it's cooking, but some of it does stay in there, and it makes it really good. Hang on, let me see if I got somebody else trying to come up. Device not connected. Wild West, your device isn't connected. I see you trying to come up. Try it again, buddy. I don't know. Let me see if I can take a bite of one of these. I'm going to cut it up a little small. They cut it a little bit smaller. With some of that bacon on it. Man, that looks good. All right, I'm going to give it a taste, guys. Man, that's good. Man, that's so good.
It does look good.
Gosh, it's good. They come out just right.
Now all we have to do is figure out a way to ship them and keep them fresh when they get there so people can enjoy them.
Well, you're just going to have to cook them yourself, unfortunately. Now, I was saying earlier, for those of y'all that have maybe come in late and didn't see the whole video yet, the seasoning that I used on these has no salt in it. It's salt-free. And this isn't a rub. It's just an all-purpose seasoning, and it doesn't have salt in it. So the reason I did that is because, of course, sausage is full of salt. Bacon's full of salt, and even cheese has salt in it. So I didn't want to add any more salt to something that's already going to be salty. So now what I would recommend with these is several different things you could dip this in. Now, y'all may not have thought about this yet, but this particular snack covers all 3 meals. This can be breakfast, this can be lunch, and this can be dinner. You can put maple syrup on this, pour some maple syrup on it. Matter of fact, I might do that in a minute. You can put honey on it, or you can put barbecue sauce on it. You can slice these up into smaller pieces, toothpick them, and set out some dip, depending on what time of day it is. If you're doing it to watch a football game or something, and you got a bunch of guys over, you can set it out on your table with toothpicks in them and some little dip. Man, that's going to go good.
Yeah.
But what I like about this particular appetizer is it really covers the entire day, because it can be breakfast, lunch, or supper. Now, there's one more thing that I didn't do today that I want to just put this thought in y'all's guys' heads. So you take these once they're cooked, right? And you get a hot dog bun, and you make it into a boat. In other words, you hollow it out, and then you toast it, and then you place this inside of the hot dog, and then you could put more cheese on it. You could put some mayonnaise and mustard on it, or whatever you like to eat, and eat it like that. It's absolutely incredible on bread as well. Really good. And of course, you're eating bread, so you know that's even going to fill you up even faster.
It does look good. I did repost the link for the seasoning as well for you.
I think they were asking for your link, Ken.
Oh, I put mine in there too.
Oh, okay, I missed it.
Nice.
Dorinda, somebody please drop Dorinda's link as well. For those of y'all that don't know, Dorinda is a craft person. She loves to do crafting and make these wonderful things out of nothing. I don't know how she does it. She has a great talent doing that stuff, and she's a lot of fun to watch. Well, guys, she has her own channel, and please go check her out. Go watch her videos, and Don't forget to, I'm choking. Don't forget to like and subscribe to her as well. Woo,
The
that went down the wrong
uh,
time.
Dorinda's
the
Crafty
channel is
Corner,
called
it not?
Dorinda's Crafty Corner.
Right.
Yeah, somebody get her link down and check her out.
Grabbing it now.
Thank you
Diamond,
very much.
I don't know why I'm calling you Diamond. Dorinda, tell us why, what some of the things that you've made on some of your shows already, just to give people a little heads up. I know that I've seen you make some wreaths.
Yeah, I made 2 different kinds of wreaths.
Yep.
One was a Halloween wreath. One was a Thanksgiving wreath. I made some Christmas ornaments. What did I do last time? I
dropped the link for Dorinda's in the chat. Did verify it does take you to her channel.
I made a crazy gnome wreath out of white Christmas trees.
Oh, look at that. Check that out, guys. This is some of the stuff that Dorinda does. This lady is very talented. She can make something out of nothing.
Yeah. Looking around.
Oh, that sausage goes down the wrong pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a few more things to make. I'm making some jewelry. I made this jewelry.
Now that thing on the side of you, is that made out of bowls?
Yes.
The thing on the side.
That one I did it wrong. I have to redo it. I was so excited about getting it done that I forgot to take the little yellow sticker thingy out of the solar lights so that they can get their charges.
Right.
And now I can't get them out because I've glued everything together and whatever.
I hear you.
And it's a little wobbly, so I want to take it all apart, and I've got the new bowls to redo it.
Right.
I just got to take it apart.
Deplorable's asking, what kind of jewelry do you make, Dorinda?
Right now I'm making bracelets and earrings.
Come here.
I've only made one set of earrings, so that's kind of where I'm at.
Bear's coming to say hi. Do y'all see him? You see his nose sticking up? Hey, Bear. No,
Hey,
you
Bear.
can't have any of this. Sorry, buddy. Well,
I made
Did I
these
do
little
this?
earrings
okay.
to go with the bracelet. That's the pride flag for my little gay friend at work.
Oh, that's nice.
And I'm working on a bracelet right now for my supervisor, but it's not far enough done to show anybody. And I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have 5 more bracelets to make before Christmas.
Right. Yep. Jersey Joe says, hi, Bear. They're telling you hello, buddy.
Hello, Bear.
Food. He's watching this. He's like,
Yeah, he's just waiting for you to turn your head.
Yeah, you're not getting this, buddy. I already gave you some.
John, I'm going to go. I've been asked to moderate another live stream here. It's going to start in about 5 minutes. Again,
well, guys,
thanks so much.
I'm about done myself. We got the cook all done. For those of y'all that are coming in late, go ahead and watch the video back, and I'll show you guys one more time. Let me buy a Bear.
Yes. Make
This
us
is what we
hungry
cook
one more
today. I
time.
call these bacon sticks. It is sausage with cheese on it, wrapped in bacon. And I cooked them on the grill today at 325 degrees. You can cook these in the oven just the same way. The only difference in the grill is I'm getting that smoke flavor on them. That's
Right.
about it. But they're going to come out good either way you do them.
And what kind of sausages did you use, John? The fat ones or the breakfast?
I used this brand right here.
Well, we
There
probably
you go.
don't get that brand. Okay, we
And
don't get that
Walmart does
brand.
carry that.
So they're just the regular sausage.
Yes,
that
the
you-
regular sausage. Now these particular sausages were much smaller than the other ones, because the other ones are about this big around, right?
Yeah,
And these were just maybe the size of my pinky, maybe a little
Oh.
bit bigger.
kind of like a breakfast sausage size.
Yes, and the reason I used them because I didn't want a big old bulky sausage. I can show you. You can see.
I gotta go, guys. Thank you.
here.
Good night, Ken.
Good night.
All right,
Let's
Ken.
see you
Thanks,
tonight.
thanks, man.
9
Appreciate it.
o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock you guys' time. Bye,
All right.
everybody.
Sounds
Thanks,
good,
John
man.
John.
Thanks again. But if you see the size of this sausage,
Yep.
how small it is.
Yep.
This is a regular sausage. You
Yep.
see the difference?
Yep.
These are much smaller. So the reason I chose those type is because they are a lot better for like little appetizers. Because someone can just grab one and eat the whole thing, or you can cut them up and toothpick them and then serve them out on the table with some dipping sauce, whether it be maple syrup or barbecue sauce or whatever you like. You can put whatever you like on them, whatever you think you want to eat with it. You can do that. So, but that's it, guys. I think this is going to be a wrap. We've got all this done. These things came out delicious. I'm going to probably eat a bite here in a little bit. And my son's home today, and he's I think I saw him looking in the window drooling. So probably fixing to come get in some of this. So I'm going to walk over there and end it. Dorinda, if you would stay on with me just a minute, please. And
Okay.
I'm going to end the stream. I want to thank you all. I want to thank Gigi. I want to thank, of course, Ken Stout and Diamond and Nikki and all you guys that helped me out to get me where I am right now doing this live. And I also want to thank all you guys in chat. Thank you so much for coming to check me out. And please, I hope if you like what you saw, don't forget to hit the like button. If you hadn't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. I greatly appreciate it. And it's so good to see all the familiar faces in chat and on panel. Guys, this just means so much to me that you guys are supporting me this much. I'm humbled. So I'm probably going to do a Thanksgiving live, more than likely. I'm probably going to put a poll in my community channel. So if y'all get a chance, go by there and answer the poll. I just want to see how many would be up and stirring around, because I know not everybody travels for Thanksgiving. And I'm going to be home this year. We're doing Thanksgiving here. It's my turn to do Thanksgiving at our home. So I'm going to be up, Dorinda, at the crack of dawn, cooking a turkey. And, and I'm going to go live and just get some people to come hang out, while they're waiting on their food to cook or whatever. And then, some of you guys that are cooking, turn your camera on, come up on panel, show me what you're cooking. We can just kind of make this a group thing for a little while. And then, of course, when our company all gets here, that's going to be it. But I'm going to come on live for a little while and, just hang out with y'all. So y'all come see me. So,
Awesome.
But look, guys, thanks again. I really appreciate y'all coming. And I'm going to have another video up next week. This was kind of a video. I just did it live. This is one I was going to do as just a regular video, but I said, let me do it live. But I have some other stuff that I'm going to do and get up on the video. So y'all be watching for that. And thanks again for everything, you guys. Y'all mean so much to me. And we'll see you next time. And this is John with Southern Exposure. And I'm out.